Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We have already solved up to question 15 of 2014 IMO paper set A for class 6. Today I'll start from question 16. So let's get started. Before that, a request, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get all the latest notifications. Let's start with the mathematical reasoning portion. Question 16. The difference between place values of digit 5 in 456.385 is dash. Try to solve the question. If you can solve it, write down your answer in the comment section. Place value of digit 5 before the decimal point is 50 and after decimal point is 5 by 1000. So the difference will be 50 minus 5 by 1000. We'll get 49.995. So the answer will be option C. Now question 17. Find the least number which on adding 9 to it becomes exactly divisible by 15, 25, 30 and 45. We have to check all the options one by one. The answer will be option D. 441 plus 9, it will be 450, which is exactly divisible by 15, 25, 30 and 45. Now question 18. Which of the following squares must be shaded so that given figure is symmetric along both lines LM and AB? Look at the figure carefully. To make the figure symmetric along the line AB, square Q must be shaded and along line LM, P must be shaded. So the answer will be option C. Now question 19. ABCD and PQRS are two squares of same dimensions. Find the area of shaded part. Look at the figure carefully. In the square ABCD, if we join the shaded part, we'll get two squares, two small squares. Similarly, in the figure PQRS, if we join the shaded parts, we'll get two small squares. So there are four small squares. Side of the small square is given, which is 7 centimeter. So area of one small square will be 7 into 7. We'll get 49 centimeter square. Now we can find area of four full shaded squares. So it will be 49 multiplied by 4. We'll get 196 centimeter square. So the answer will be option C. Now question 20. If 7 by 9 of a number is 63, then 1 by 3 of the number is dash. Let the number be x. So 7 by 9 of the number is 63. That means 7 by 9 of x is 63. So 7 by 9 multiplied by x is equals to 63. We can find the value of x. It will be 63 divided by 7 by 9, which is equals to 81. We got the value of x. Then 1 by 3 of the number is dash. So 1 by 3 of 81 will be 27. The answer will be option B. Now question 21. Priya had 50 rupees. After buying 5 identical pens, she has y rupees left. The cost of one pen in terms of y is dash. She had 50 rupees. After buying 5 identical pens, she has y rupees left. That means cost of 5 pens will be 50 minus y. Now we can find cost of one pen, which will be 50 minus y divided by 5 rupees. So the answer will be option A. 50 minus y divided by 5 rupees. Now question 22. The given square PQRS is made up of 4 smaller squares. What is the ratio of the area of the shaded part to the area of the unshaded part? Look at the figure carefully. Fraction of the shaded part is 1 by 4 and the fraction of the unshaded part is 3 by 4. So the ratio will be 1:3, which is option B. Now question 23. The given table shows the temperature of a country for 7 consecutive hours. Calculate the difference between the highest and the lowest temperature of the country over the 7-hour period. Look at the table. The highest temperature of the country is 23 degrees centigrade and the lowest temperature is -6 degree as given in the table. So the difference will be 23 minus -6 minus plus, so it will be 23 plus 6 will get 29 degrees centigrade. So the answer will be option B. Now question 24. Find the value of CXVI plus XIII plus VI plus CCLXV minus XVI. Value of C is 100, X is 10, V is 5 and I is 1 in Roman numeral. So value of CXVI will be 116. Similarly, value of X3I will be 13, VI is 6, CCLXV will be 265, XVI is 16. So CXVI plus X3I plus VI plus CCLXV minus XVI will be 384. We can write it as CCCLXXXIV. So the answer will be option B. Now question 25. Find the missing number. 14 whole 3 by 4 multiplied by 4 whole 1 by 2 minus 3 whole 1 by 4 multiplied by 4 whole 1 by 2 plus 11 whole 1 by 2 multiplied by 5 whole 1 by 2 is equals to dash minus 4. After solving it, we'll get 115. So the question mark will be 119, which is option D. Now question number 26. Estimate the following by rounding of each number to the nearest hundreds. 78,203 minus 16,407. 78,203 when rounded off to the nearest hundred will get 78,200. Similarly, 16,407 when rounded off to the nearest hundred will get 16,400. So their difference will be 61,800, which is option C. Now question number 27. When we multiply a whole number and the multiplicative identity of whole numbers, then we get dash. Multiplicative identity is 1. So when we multiply a whole number by 1, we'll get the number itself. So the answer will be option A, the number itself. Now question 28. Which of the following statements is incorrect? Option A, two parallel line segments will always intersect. This is the incorrect option. Two parallel line segments cannot be intersect. Now question 29. Ali will be 6y years old in 6 years time. How old was Ali 4y years ago? Ali will be 6y years old in 6 years time. That means Ali's today's age is 6y minus 6. How old was Ali 4y years ago? So his age 4y years ago will be 6y minus 6 minus 4y. We'll get 2y minus 6. So the answer will be option C. Now question 30. Express the given expression in the standard form. Solve the expression. After solving it, we'll get 1.35375 divided by 10,000. We can write it as 1.35375 divided by 10 to the power 4, which can also be written as 1.35375 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 4. So the answer will be option D. Thanks for watching.